Good evening. These days, we have been taught profound lessons by COVID-19. Humans have to learn. COVID-19 has the message. Pope Benedict once wrote, "Earth speaks to us. We need to listen if we want to continue our existence into the future." Earth speaks to us. We need to listen. So I think COVID-19 has a message and it speaks to us. Through COVID-19, Earth speaks. It appeals to us. Yesterday, I was talking about three weak responses against the problems of the 21st century. Number one is politicians and religious leaders. The second weak response is economy, the economic growth, especially the high economic growth. The last weak response is science and technology. So these three things, I think all the 7.5 billion people, they have rejected these days. The COVID-19 outbreak, these three mega structures were unable to do anything. Useless. Zero. So now, what is the solution into future? We need to find a solution. We can't simply reject. We can't simply criticize. We can't really denounce the wonderful things what humanity is doing to us. Politicians and religious leaders, they are trying to do what they can. The second is economical growth. The third is science and technology. But they are weak responses. But now, what is a strong response against all the problems that we are going to face in the 21st century and beyond? I think we have the solution. We have found the answer. We already have an answer. It is not outside somewhere. It is inside, deep within you. Each and every person, we have resources to solve all the problems of the 21st century and beyond. It is called human ecology. Human ecology. Human ecology means the resources what we have here, everywhere. The whole human person. Inside our heart and inside all of us, we have at least 100,000 resources like empathy, compassion, love, forgiveness, generosity, sharing, sacrificing, forgiveness. These are the resources. These resources can solve all the problems. And above all, we have justice. And we have righteousness inside, the moral values, the bioethics. We are ethical creatures. And we have justice. So also we have truthfulness and faithfulness. and accountability. These are the three things Jesus was teaching in the parables. The humans we have as human ecology resources. We have forgotten to look inside of us. That is a problem. We have been looking outside the planet. Gold, silver, go and exploit and take it, take it, take it. That's how we destroy the planet. The COVID-19 is telling you, don't look out there. Look out. Look in yourself. Deep inside you. Yes. St. Paul in the letter to the Colossians, chapter 3, he writes as follows. It's a very profound insight. Some of the examples, some of the human ecology, some of the resources what we have inside all of us is writing. Therefore, as God chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you have a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. And overall, these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. These are some of the examples what St. Paul is writing, the letter to the Colossians, chapter 3, verse 12 to 14. And in Laudato Si, Pope Francis, in the articles number 148 and 155, he is writing about human ecology. I would like to read it for you. In Laudato Si, article number 148, Pope Francis writes as follows. At times, a commendable human ecology is practiced by the poor despite numerous hardships. The feeling of asphyxiation brought on by densely populated residential areas is countered if close and warm relationships develop, if communities are created, if the limitations of the environment are compensated for in the interior of each person who feels held within a network of solidarity and belonging. In this way, any place can turn from being a hell on earth into the setting for a dignified life. Pope Francis writing in this paragraph that there are so many problems we have: poverty, hunger, disease, COVID-19, and isolation, and other problems. But you can't solve these problems through politics, through religion, and through economy, and through science and technology. But you can solve these problems from the stuff what you have deep inside you. Yes, that is what he is writing. The limitation of the environment are compensated for in the interior of each person who held within a network of solidarity and belonging. And he continues to write in the paragraph 155 about the moral law, which is inscribed in our hearts. Actually, I told you just in the beginning of the talk that we have bioethics, we have righteousness, and we have moral values, and we've got justice built inside of us. So we can't keep quiet when something is happening bad outside. Righteousness. So that is what is writing here. That is human ecology. That is the greatest gift we have inside. And we need to put to use. So article number 155, Laudato Si, Pope Francis writes, human ecology also implies another profound reality. the relationship between human life and the moral law, which is inscribed in our nature and is necessary for the creation of a more dignified environment. Pope Benedict XVI spoke of an ecology of man based on the fact that man too has a nature that he must respect, that he cannot manipulate at will. Your righteousness you have to put to use. Yes. Anyway, as Pope Benedict wrote, I think in 2009, Earth speaks to us. We need to listen if you want to continue your existence into the future. COVID-19 speaking to us. In other words, Earth, Mother Earth, is speaking to all the 7.5 billion people through COVID-19. We need to listen. Thank you.